Hello out there to all those lovely Scrimpies lace monsters, and to anyone else who hasn't as yet joined the Scrimpy lace wagon over on Scrimpies Lace Closet on Facebook. It's a closed group. You need to go over there, leave word with Amanda that you'd like to join the group. She then looks at you, decides whether you are a real lace monster or not, and acceptance follows. I have put together one bit from my substantial design team package. I recently heard this week that my niece is looking at wedding venues, and I'm thrilled to bits, but that put me completely into wedding fixation, and what I've come up with for my first part of the DT package is what I would hope could be a ring cushion, and here it is. This is using, although you wouldn't know it, the budget satin that Amanda keeps in her store, the wedding applique that she sent to me for my DT. This is actually a single row of lace here, and I did a double row, overlap the peaks, put these tiny little flat back flowers into the centre there to anchor it all down, put on this beautiful gathered lace, which didn't come in the DT, but I didn't want to use a dangle lace, so I used one of Amanda's most popular laces, I would hazard a guess at, and I love this lace. I just think it is such a versatile, full and pretty lace trim. I put that all the way around the edge and then added the flat back pearls just to give it a nice finish. And any way you look at this, I think it's quite tasteful. I don't think it would be out of place as a ring cushion. The pearl trim around it I thought would be a saver if the rings actually slipped off the top of the cushion, but they could be anchored down with some double-sided tape or something of that nature if it came to it. Other than that, it's just a very vintagey looking decorative cushion. On the back I've stitched all around again, padded with 3 full layers of wadding. As you can see, it's nice and springy and plump. I again went to my stash and I've used this rather lovely pearl trim, ideal for larger projects, but not really suitable for the smaller projects because it can overwhelm smaller items. But I was really pleased. I would defy anyone to say that this looks, you know, substandard because it is budget material. I don't know how much Amanda sent me. I have a feeling it was around a fat quarter, and Amanda sent me this beautiful ivory colour and the baby blue, which I will be working with at another time, and one of the IKEA lamps. But as things stand, this was the first thing I made from my DT goodies, and I am absolutely delighted with the way it came out. Even if it never gets used, it's something that is pleasing to look at and quite tasteful. From what was left from this piece of material, I went on and made this little drawstring bag. I've used the same flat back from the cushion on here, but you'll see that I have actually cut it up, kept the more decorative corners, top and bottom, put them in each of the little circles for the dangle trim that Amanda sent to me. I've got a little bit of very pale lemon narrow satin ribbon here, which I've wrapped around from the back, made a double strand, tied it off, and used another of the flat back pieces just to keep it centered and anchored so it doesn't fly around all over the place. I only wanted the dangle to be loose and freestanding. And then on the back, again, it is frightfully plain, but I think nonetheless quite tasteful. I've used 3 of the flat back pearl diamonds, anchored the double string of ribbon in place. You can see all my pink and sheer cutting and my stitch lines, but hey ho, you know, it's just what it is basically. But I thought it would be ideal if we had a teary mum, or you know, somebody like me, an auntie that is overcome with all the emotion of the day, just to have tissues in it, and to keep it handy. It's also then a little keepsake from the ring cushion if it were to be used for that kind of thing. Other than that, it's still a good sized bag that you could use for popping a little gift into or something of that nature. And then to keep the tie in place here, I just used this little silver doodad, threaded one piece of the ribbon through it, tied a knot and secured the ribbons to stop them all coming undone and running away with itself. So those are my 2 rather lovely projects. I think I'm blowing my own trumpet again, but I really am so pleased with how these 2 items have come out. I hope you find that it's gone some way to appeasing your lace monster tendencies, or at the very least inspired you to go over, make contact with Amanda Charlesworth over there on Facebook to see what other wonderful laces she keeps in her store. Thank you for sharing this time with me. It's very much appreciated. Take care everyone, and happy crafting. Bye bye for now.